guys. Welcome to part 2 of our breakup, block, and delete. So what I'm going to do is help you avoid falling into this trap with a few do's.
You already see what I do.
Because these are some absolutely do nots. Okay? Not only because they're going to ruin your relationship for good, but they get on my nerves.
For life. For life.
So I'm going to start with the first one is avoid the premature relationship status change. Okay?
He didn't even know y'all was together.
Exactly. One, either he don't know y'all together or he don't know y'all done broke up because you just got an attitude. And he's really thinking like, maybe she just got an attitude.
Right. Yeah.
Until he
goes, come on,
that's how it is.
I'll call her in a few days.
Yeah.
She tripping.
She'll be cool.
Yeah, they understand.
Yeah. And then they show up, and now you back to single. They blocked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that would really make a guy like, what's wrong with her?
And that's why they think we're crazy.
All women are crazy.
That was actually our midday chat.
Yes, and all the men responded, thanks a lot, men.
Yes, they think we're absolutely bananas and stuff like that.
And we are.
Proves
we're
our
just
point.
emotional.
We are emotional.
So I think that's really good because this is a way to kind of cover up. So everybody does not need to know your emotional transition.
Yeah.
Today you're happy. Today you're sad.
Yeah.
Today you're in love.
Yeah.
No. Today you're bipolar.
Right.
Like yesterday and the day before. That's the only thing that's consistent about you.
True.
You know, I tell the ones that are bipolar like that. I'm like, she crazy. Let me go to her page.
Because just avoid the status changes. Take a moment, cool off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the do.
Yeah.
That's the
do.
Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. Okay.
I need to make it clear.
And you know what? The second one is something that I do all the time too, and that's stop mindlessly browsing. Because that's when you start to find stuff to piss you off. Okay? You see somebody commenting a little too much for you. You see somebody's liking a few
It takes self-control.
It does.
It takes. I had this conversation with my really good friend who used to do this with her guy all the time. And I used to tell her, like, stay off his social network.
Yeah,
stop looking. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
And she would just be like, okay. And then 2 minutes later, she'd call me like, girl, Susie from 7-Eleven then walked past his house at 12:30. Like, how the hell you know that? This is a don't. This is a don't.
Don't.
I have to let you know this is a don't.
Yes,
don't do that.
Don't
because you know what? It will help. Forget him.
Yeah.
It will help you keep your sanity.
It really will.
It will help you keep your sanity.
Because we create situations that aren't there just by a like.
Right.
I bet you she probably is.
That's so true. If you
know,
have you ever heard that phrase? This isn't what it looks like.
Right.
Sometimes it's really not.
It's
really your mind will, and we talk about this on our Why Mind Still Single series. Your mind will play you. Have you thinking something going on? Ain't nothing going on.
Nothing is happening.
If something is going on, like my mom used to tell me, you ain't gotta worry about it. You gonna find out.
You'll find out.
It'll come right to you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's a do. So relax.
Mm-hmm.
Do relax.
Do relax.
Grab a bottle of wine.
Yes.
Do grab a bottle of wine.
Yes.
And if you don't drink.
Or tea.
Because I knew it was coming.
Or mocktail.
That's what you need to do. You need to relax and not think too much into it.
I
Stop
agree.
being, analytical and analyzing. Because the root word of that is anal. You're being anal. Stop.
Really?
That's true. You know what? My last relationship, he told me, he's like, you just analyze stuff too much. You look too deep into it.
Yeah, we do. Women do overanalyze.
Yeah.
We do. Play
I like that.
ourselves. Okay?
Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself. Now, the next one is log off when you're upset. And I am in full agreement with that.
I do that.
Yes.
That's a do.
Yeah.
I do that. That's a do. Do log off.
Log off
because
when you're upset.
You know what? Even when you post something angry or mean, and you get your mind right and you delete it, we've already seen it.
It's out there.
It's out there. Somebody's probably already told them, but he's seen it
and
himself.
Now with technology, you can screenshot.
Now I'm a screenshot.
Me too, like girl.
Screenshot.
And then I done text to everybody, like, did you see her? Did you see this?
Yes.
Like, girl, they
better pay attention. Better tune in to this
messing with a transvestite.
Yeah, for real.
It be like prime time.
Yeah, for real.
I'm telling you.
We are watching, so keep that stuff private. Log off.
That's to do.
Off. You know, now this one, the next one says to be cautious when you're friending your exes. I don't have many exes on my social network. I block everybody. You know, and
well, first off, I don't have many exes, period.
True.
But
yeah,
the few exes that I do have, it's like, get off my page. sir.
It's a reason why you over there.
I don't want you.
Yeah. I might let you be on my Instagram or something like that, but you're not gonna be on my Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'll block you from that too.
There's a difference?
Because
you can be on my Instagram, but you can't be on my Facebook.
Yeah.
But see, I'm the opposite. I'll let you be my
Facebook
Facebook
rules.
friend.
What is going on with these? I don't know the rules. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think it depends on like how much you put out on each one. For me, I'm never really on Facebook. Like, not really.
Right.
So you can be my Facebook friend. There's nothing on there.
Right.
But my Instagram friend is like, nah, I don't want you looking at my pictures.
Right. And see, you know what? I'm the opposite. To me, my Facebook is a little more personal to me versus my Instagram. You know, now both technically are private pages. But I'll let like one or two mates be on this. Fine, you want to be on Instagram? Who cares? You know, whatever. But
see my life, see how fabulous I have become.
Right.
Yeah, well, because that's what it's there for. And then when they're commenting, and then you can like overlook their comment because it makes you feel better inside and respond to everybody else. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Oh, you do that?
I do that. I want you to see that I'm overlooking you. So you know. But be cautious when you are friending exes because your partner can take that the wrong way too. Yeah. Why you adding her?
Yeah.
Because
that it's like a way to get back in contact.
Yeah.
It's that connection.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
See me out on the street.
I'm telling you. Now, if you ran into him in the street, that'd be different. Because, like you said, when you ran into him, he may be looking like, oh, I'm glad I did leave you. But on Instagram, you're like, oh, he didn't.
All of
working with NFL players now. You know, like,
posting the guns.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, like,
like
nice arms.
Right. Like, you know what? It ain't going to hurt. I already had it once.
Right. You said it.
A time or two.
That Karen is brag a little bit. And I'm okay with you bragging a little bit. Share a piece of your joy with me.
Yeah.
Don't
overwhelm me
with that PDA we were talking about earlier in part 1. Don't, please, because you're gonna start to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Every dinner date, you know.
Me and Bae.
Yeah, me and Bae. Every good morning, me and Bae.
But then it just brings
me and Bae.
much. I mean, like, so much negative energy to your relationship because now you got all these people like, I bet it ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
They're doing too much.
They're rooting on you to fail. They are
I mean, speaking of Bae, I look at Bae and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time I turn around, they get a divorce.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they're happy. I think they're happy
too.
Yeah.
I think just so many people are rooting on them to fail.
Yeah.
So they're posting whatever, which is why they kept themselves, private for so long. You know? Keep it private. Yeah. Brag a little bit. Share a little bit of your joy. I'm not saying be a secret. I'm not saying hide it. But just a little bit. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
One, because it seems
and if you feel that overwhelmed in your love, share that with the person that you're in love with.
Yeah. That's who it's more important.
Pour it into him.
Yeah.
Or her.
Yeah. And so then the final one is don't sweat each other's interactions. Please. Don't. But which goes back into mindlessly browsing, because then you would know every little thing he's doing.
Yeah.
If you're not like, no, He like seeing her pictures.
I'm telling you that I gotta work on that.
Because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it'll pop in your news feed.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
Yeah. It'll pop in your news feed, and when you see it in your news feed all the time, like he such and such liked
somebody's
picture. You know. And I know guys can get out of hand with that. They will
they
like
do.
32 pictures. They're like, play it seriously. I don't
in
know.
a row. Like you all on her page.
Right.
Like why are you all on her page all the time? Like you don't even like my stuff that much.
Exactly.
Like, I'm with you.
Now that'll be my problem. Like, did you like my pictures?
You ain't even like my pictures. See, now I feel like I'm in competition.
That's why we're not gonna.
You don't know and I don't know, or maybe you.
Right. And I think that's what it boils down to. Being forced to feel like I'm competing with this. Mysterious person. I don't want to feel. I want to feel stress free. Yeah. I need you to.
Which is why I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend on social networks. I do not want to be your friend.
I don't either. It would drive me crazy. Every waking moment
I know. Reading the comments again.
Go ahead and check his page.
Who is that?
I was Look, one time I screenshot. I was like, look, I did it. I was like,
see what this is.
She got one more time to be putting these heart eyes under this photo, and I'm like, this is your grandma. Why is she putting heart eyes under your grandma? Okay.
So does she know your grandma?
Does she know grandma?
Exactly. So now she's been around?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I would have a problem.
Yeah.
Don't post a video. I'm going to analyze the shit out of that video.
That's what you're going to do.
I don't care if it's 7 seconds. I'm going to play it back in slow motion.
Is that what she on?
Oh, no. I saw her.
Right.
I saw her.
That was
she was in the background. She had on the green shirt. Why the fuck
the bad weed?
Why she there?
She had that bad weed.
I don't care why she there. Why were you there? The minute you saw her, you should have walked your monkey ass out.
Mm-hmm.
No.
See the aggression?
See, that's why we can't. Right here. Let's not be friends. Let's not
I don't want to
be
see
friends.
it. I don't want to see it.
I'm too smooth for this, honey.
I'm
too smooth for all
I
this.
am. And that's how I feel. I'm like, I don't need no man taking me out of my smooth character.
Right.
I'm too cool for
right.
this.
Okay.
I'm too
cool.
fly for this.
I don't like to even get to that level. I don't even like to feel it. Because once I get there, it's gonna be hard for me to control it.
Child, let me tell you something. I am so glad social media was not out when I was a teenager.
Oh, me too.
I mean, we had Facebook, but it was only for college. It wasn't like this.
Yeah.
It is right now.
Yeah.
I had a Facebook page forever, but if it was like this and I was seeing all type of stuff, I was crazy then.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. I would be in jail over Facebook. Yes.
Lord,
can y'all bail me out?
Yeah, because the Lord has brought me a long way.
Yes,
He has brought me a long way. I was crazy.
Because I know how it was when I rolled up. And you know, my ex know about this. When I rolled up and saw some things, you know how it was then.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine if you had a Facebook page. I had a Facebook page.
And then I found out through Facebook, though, because that's like, what the hell?
Yeah, because see, back in the day, your girl had to tell you, like,
right. I just seen her walk. Yes, girl, he's walking.
Let's go see.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you
let's go walk Facebook.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I had the friends that's gonna go with me too.
Yeah.
I didn't have the ones that's going like, no, calm down.
I did too. That was my family. Like, he did what? Before I even had a chance to understand what I was feeling, they were already in the car. Like, shut up, get in the car. Like, oh Lord.
Oh yeah.
Bestie ride out, shout out.
Bestie ride out, shout out to Yolanda and D'Angelo. They always got my back and my bail money.
Yeah.
Bail money. It was some close calls sometimes, I'm telling you. But the Lord brought me through. You know, I got praying, mama.
You always got to put that at the end.
Man, I think my bestie shout out was probably, I think she's Sabrina Douglas. Now, she was Sabrina Jones back then. Man, me and her sat in that car and waited for half the night. And then I also sat one time and waited with Chanel. What's your new name now? Williams? Yeah, I waited with you. I remember that, man. Good times. Good times. We did some good stalking back in the day, girl. Put it up.
My shout out goes to, on Instagram, she's Brittany, I'm a Star J, I believe.
Hey, Britt.
This one, I'm telling you, she didn't saw me get chased down hills. We were crazy as hell, and you and I.
Yes,
we was crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, and then shout out to the one and only Rachel Smith. That's my girl. We go crazy together.
But we made
nuts of a feather.
We made
it together.
Yeah.
But I've changed. I'm different.
Me too.
Like I said, I'm too smooth for this. I don't do that anymore.
I'm grown now.
I don't even have the time to do it anymore.
That's true.
The time, and it's just not a good look.
It's not.
You hit the 30. It's not a good look.
I ain't got time. I'm not. Yeah, but I love those points.
Yeah.
Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts, guys. Thanks for watching.
We really appreciate it.
See you next time.